Hi, Jed Gott with the Boston Herald. I'm here with Joe Fletcher and Morgan Eve. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the new music, and then we're going to hear some of it. The new album is like stripped down. Not like, oh, well, I used like a little bit instrumentation. It's like you, couple friends occasionally, and like a tape recorder. Yeah. What was the decision to do all that?
Do you ever read articles like when U2 says they're going to do like a stripped down record, or Bruce Springsteen these days, like, and then you hear it and it's like so slick and produced, and like that, I can't stand that because I'll go buy that record. And so this was just, I mean, it wasn't just a reaction to being annoyed by that, but I had just written these songs. I started demoing them on the 4-track that I ultimately used to record the record. I only used 2 tracks of the 4-track, and it was just 2 microphones recording voice and guitar at the same time, so they weren't even on different things. They were just in various points around the room. A lot of my favorite recordings are just like old-time Woody Guthrie records or Leadbelly or old blues guys like Blind Willie McTell, and they were recorded primitively and the songs stand on their own and they just don't need anything else. And I'm not saying these songs are that good, but I think that was the spirit that I was after.
Yeah, I'll say they're pretty damn good. Okay. I can officially say that. And I think that adds like, I mean, it makes the music sound like super real and super visceral, to not hide behind anything. The songs are like right out there. I don't know, sometimes it feels, might be nice to hide behind like a guitar solo if you're worried about your bridge, but you're not worried about your bridges.
No, I'm not. I mean, that was one of this was a challenging record to make, even though, there was no studio pressure or there was nobody there when I was making it. I was the only one, which was its own like little head game. It was harder than I thought it was going to be, because I was the one deciding whether to keep it. No one was there to say, hey, let's try that again, or I'm looking forward to going back in the studio for my next record.
Nice. Do you know what you're going to play today, or are you just going to sort of figure it out as you go along?
We do not yet know what we're going to play. We'll play songs from the new record, I think, exclusively. Last night I walked in the Hank Williams Museum and sat by the Cadillac until I started to see him. Hank took off his hat and got down on one knee and said, let's walk on over to the mausoleum. I followed him out onto Commerce Street and on East Jefferson. We stopped for something to eat, and after 2 more blocks he said, I sure am beat. Let's get into this tavern and rest our feet. We sail upon the ocean on the decks of the Maple Gray, and we search every port for the woman who bears our ship's name. We landed our ship in Malta, and we looked for where good times are sold, and I never met women so pretty. Sally says she's coming over. I really hope she does, 'cause I can make Sally feel like Bobby never was. Anything can happen, you can never tell, but it's hard to be humble at the Oceanside Motel. Well, I met her here last Friday. She was looking for a drink. Pretty soon we got to talk.